God no longer calls you a slave. He calls you a friend because he has told you what's on his heart. Jesus said this to his disciples when he was before he entered the Garden of Gethsemane. This was in John, I want to say 14 or 15, where he told his disciples, I no longer call you servants, I call you friends because I know what's on your heart. And like a friend, he wants to know what's on your heart too. So if you're tired, like I am, it's finals week, it's getting to that last month crunch where everything seems to be compiling. I've also been trying to apply for internships, and I feel like God's also been pushing me into a different direction, but that's another thing entirely. If you're just tired and you feel overwhelmed, God understands. There's a reason why he offered rest. Rest from the hard, taxing rules of the Pharisees that were utterly strict and ruthless. When it comes to keeping up with religious practice during this time, for me, I've been fasting every week until now. I mean, this year in general, I've been fasting a lot more than I have in the entirety of my life because I feel like God was telling me to, and I feel like he was trying to purge me of so much. It was purely transformative. But then I got to campus and I was like, well, I don't understand why I'm still doing this. It's not really for my sake. I persisted because I knew it wasn't for my sake. It was so that I could purify myself before the Lord and hear him more clearly. And indeed, on the days I fasted, I did hear him more clearly, and I did see his messages and his word more clearly. But I won't lie, I sort of became a bit more pharisaical about it. And I was like, well, I'm just doing this to do this. And I became a lot more strict. I put a lot more rules around my fasting that weren't there before. Even on the type of food I would eat or the type of food I would break my fast, when all the Lord said to do was to fast Wednesdays and Fridays. And I just kept on adding more to that. I've also been a lot stricter with how I've practiced speaking to God. Normally, my freshman and sophomore years, I was actually a lot more communicative with him throughout my day. I would just talk to him whenever I had free time, or even if I was just feeling something really intense, like I was getting frustrated or I was getting angry, I would just tell him that, right? But I haven't really been doing that lately because I feel like it has to be just strictly regimented segments of time, and because of that, I haven't been communicating with him as much. So that sort of pharisaical mindset was I have to do things, I have to maintain this tradition, or else I won't be pure, or else I won't be right with God. Without understanding that it's Jesus that restores our relationship to him. And it's resting in him that brings us closer to him. Abide in me, so I will abide in you. At this time, bro, there are just times where you just feel so tired. It's what does abiding in you even look like? What does rest even look like? I'm someone who has continuously taxed themselves to work harder and harder, even during breaks. For these past, since my sophomore year of high school, I've just been looking to the next thing, just constantly rushing onward. Because of how dissatisfied I was with how things were in my past. So, if you're watching this video and you feel that resonates, take the time to spend time in silence. Don't be regimented about what that silence looks like. Go on a walk. Sit in your favorite chair. Or lock yourself in your bedroom and ask him, what does rest look like to you? For me, he showed me it was spending time with my friends. Occasionally playing video games. But I noticed that he didn't bring up anything with fantasy, and that's been a way to numb myself in the past, not necessarily a way to rest. It's gotten a lot better, but I still see why he didn't do that. God is good. Just take the time to sit down and ask him, what does rest look like? And when it comes to these upcoming weeks, spend time in prayer and ask him, what do you want me to do? If you're genuinely seeking him out, he will find you, and he will answer you. He's been seeking you long before you even thought of seeking him. I pray for you always. God cares for you and he loves you. His goal is for you to be holy, and he will not let the work he started in you be unfinished. Trust in him.